So the lucky ticket was for Toms Berzins. He's the winner of round 2, by the way. And so let's go and talk to him, maybe. Let's see if he's ready to battle for the win here this weekend through the race. Good morning, Toms. How are you?
Fine. Good morning. All the best to all spectators. It will be a fantastic day.
Are you ready to fight for the win?
100%.
Good luck, best of luck to you. So Artem says he's 100% ready to race, and we are also ready to go. So stay tuned. It's going to be very high-speed action here in Parnu, Estonia.
And good morning also from the commentators. And good morning also from the commentators. My name is Toms Berzins and I will bring you the events from today's races. And for this BMW 325 Cup race, I'm joined with Janis Traupe, BaTCC media guy. Welcome.
Welcome. Good morning, everybody. It's sun is shining and cars are ready to go. So we'll start our event today with the BMW Cup.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous day. It's for sunbathing you can't have a better day, but for racing I would think it's maybe a little bit too hot, but we will see. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning now because for this race the weather is fine, absolutely fine. And we have 13 cars on the grid, and Artem Kotslamazashvili was double winner from last round in Riga. Has drawn the pole position for first race. It also means that he will start from last in race 2.
Yeah, that means that the battles will be hard already from the race 1, because Artems is aiming for the championship title. He's ready to go. He has only one plan this year, because for the next year it will be even harder, because there will be more cars, more competition. So this is the best year to win this series. It will be the easiest year to do that.
Yeah, easiest of course is a relative term, and here you see the starting grid. And series leader, Lithuanian racing legend Ramūnas Čapkauskas is starting from the last position. That's for race 1, and of course as they have drawn the positions for race 2, positions are reversed, and it means that series leader Čapkauskas will start race 2 from pole position, and Kotslamazashvili, who is currently 3rd in the series, will be the last one, so it's adding some quite strong intrigue.
Yeah, of course, because that's the main part of the lottery. It's always battles and you have to go through cars to be the first guy. But I think Ramūnas is a very experienced, battle-hardened veteran, and he knows what to do. He already has a plan. I guess he has studied his opponents right in front, and I think in the first couple of laps he'll be really aggressive to get to the front of the battle for the leading positions.
But there is one additional factor, it's handicap weight. Top 3 in championship has handicap weight, and it means that Ramūnas Čapkauskas starts with 80 kilograms, additional 80 kilograms. Kotslamazashvili with 50 kilograms, and Matiss Mezaks, who will start from P9, has also 80 kilograms. So it will be much harder for them to fight themselves to the top.
Yeah, it will definitely not help them, because it's a new territory for those guys. They have practiced already with the weights, they know their pace, but it's hard yet to compare the pace to the others in the racing. Maybe they're playing hide and seek, we'll see. But it won't help them, because the faster guys here will probably also get additional weights for the next round. So for the guys who doesn't have additional weight now, this is the time to shine. But for those who have weight, they have to fight for the championship, so that all spices up together for a nice race today.
So we will see. Cars are already returning from the warm-up lap, and then we will have a standing start, and race will be over 10 laps.
Yeah, we'll see how Andris Cats from the 2nd position goes. I think he's 4th in the championship. He's the rookie this year, but he's going strong, he's going steady.
And there is also one very interesting racer on this grid, number 16, Karolis Jovaisa, starting from P6. He's the winner of BaTCC contests, sim racing contest.
I agree, we had a great racing series during the virus. all the racers set by the computers, not by the real racing wheels, and actually Karel has dominated the series, winning 4 out of 5 rounds and earning his chance to be here on the grid. Let's hope he proves his talent also on the grid. See how the race plans out for him.
Now the cars are on the grid, everything is ready for the start. Or is it? Red flag is shown.
Last instructions to the racers to calm down. It's only first race of the day.
Is there some problems?
I think the drivers are nervous already
Yeah,
before the
for
race,
sure.
and that adds additional stress.
For sure they are. If you have raced yourself, then I have, and I know that the most nervous moment is the start of the warm-up. Not the actual race, but for a warm-up lap. You want to be sure that everything is working and everything is ready, not some silly mistakes made or whatever.
Yeah, but probably those moments here are why are they racing, first of all. So
Yeah, the excitement is very high, level of excitement. So currently, I would say the level of excitement is not that high because everything is standing. Cars are standing on the grid.
the guy gets his steps already. He's closing in for 10,000 probably today.
Yeah, it's only early morning. And one car is Ramonas Čapkauskas, who is missing, I guess, because we can't see on the starting grid. His car is now on the track, and safety car behind him. So we will see how it pans out, because if you are late for the starting grid, you can here is Čapkauskas.
Yeah, it's Čapkauskas.
Yes, number one. This black-yellow BMW. He can be penalized for that. But we will see.
Yeah, that's the decision of marshals. We'll see where he goes.
He's entering the pits. Yeah, it means perhaps that he will start from the pit lane, which gives him huge handicap, of course. But it seems that now we are ready for the start.
Waiting for the red light to go up, and then.
So it means 12 cars plus one from the pit lane.
Yeah, Ramonas will have a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Sensible precision, of course.
But still, Ramonas will have
So
to
quite
start
long.
from the pits.
Yeah, quite long introduction.
Yes, but
We
I
hope
guess the longer the wait, the better the
excitement.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And here we can talk a little bit about the track. Actually, it's 3.2 kilometers only, but if you look at the track map, you won't believe 15 turns.
Yeah, 15 turns a lot. It's a very hard track to master because racers from all the Baltics come here for the test because it's very good. The asphalt is good. It's very good place to test the car to improve your driving.
And currently, Mazashvili on the picture is just entering the most important part of the track complex of turns 6, 7, 8 and 9. It's a very tricky part, and it leads to the longest straight. Thus the exit from turn 9 to this straight is very important. You gather speed there, and then now Mazashvili is going through the fastest bend, turn 10, and the speed of cars will speed up here even more, and then the top speed before turn 10 will be the highest on the track, and it's also the hardest braking point.
So we will see a lot of overtaking maneuvers there.
Yeah.
Depends on the exit of the previous corner. I think the Spin FM.
And for those cars, basically all turns on the track it's possible to overtake.
You have to be a bit aggressive with those cars.
Yeah,
the cars are similar, and if you want to go through, you have to go with some risk in every maneuver.
Yes. The regulations of those cars are such that they are very evenly matched. They have a spec engine, spec suspension, spec tires, everything is spec. BMW E90 generation 325. It's a 2.5 liter straight 6 engine.
Stock engine.
Yes, 218 horsepower. But car's also quite heavy, 1400 kilograms.
Yeah.
But still, lap times here are something like 1 minute and 31 seconds, which are respectable, I would say, in big picture. Anyway, now the additional warm-up lap is going to end, and we will hopefully have a race in few minutes.
Yeah, seems there's no delay right now. Cars are ready to go. The drivers are eager to start the race. So are we. We'll see if there's any action in the first corner, which is quite a tricky one, probably.
Yeah, actually there is first corner begins after almost immediately after the timing line, and that which we call turn 1 is actually turn 3.
Okay.
So it's I'm talking 15 corners. It's not that easy to see. Anyway, now it seems that everything is ready for the start of first race for BMW 325 Cup.
I'm waiting for the red light. Everything seems set. Seconds. Red lights go on, and we're gonna go
And
racing.
see, very important moment for Watchdog.
Good start for Martius, not so good from Cats, and Matiss makes a good start.
Mezaks also got not so good start. He's already watched to 4th, I guess.
Yeah, it's Edgars Berzins who is first in the third corner. Dirts Daugaviņš comes second. Let's see how it goes further.
And Mezaks Poleman is only 4th right now. Not a good start for him. But where is Čapkauskas? Can we see him? Not yet. Cars also, everybody is in thick group now.
No big accident, that's good.
That's good, yeah. For first, Mezaks is no more first. He's now battling for P4, and he's losing even P4, so now he's down to 5th. And I think this additional 50 kilograms
are not helping him.
For sure. And Matiss Mezaks is trying to overtake somebody from outside into turn 11. Not successfully.
Toms Berzins goes third, past Andris Cats, but Artyoms is already behind.
Sorry for this interruption. First lap is going to end in few minutes, and it's not good news for series leaders. As lap 1 ends, and
Matiss goes first, Daugaviņš second, Berzins third, Andris Cats is 4th, but Artyoms is only 5th from the pole position. That's not the first lap he wanted.
Of course, Andris Cats is now got a little bit lead over Dirts Daugaviņš. It's not that much, and he has lost even this. Gaps are non-existent as it stands now. And where is another leaders? Mezaks is only 8th, but crucially Mezaks is in front of him and can close the points gap. But I see no sign of Čapkauskas on the track, and he's shown did not start on the timing screen.
Probably some technical issues.
Yeah, it's really bad. That's
big blow for his championship.
For sure, and there is one car is slowing down.
It's Toms Berzins now leading the race. He was a really fast guy in Riga. It was his first race, and sadly some accidents took his chances away of winning.
Berzins, who was leading the race 1 lap ago, is now the last one. So there is almost certainly some technical issues with him.
We can see Ramonas entering the paddock and going into the garage.
So really bad news for Ramonas Čapkauskas. Hopefully he can take his pole position for race 2 and earn at least some points from there. but race 1 is a disaster for him.
But at the same time, Toms Berzins
And you see, he
has built up some nice gap, and
Yeah,
probably he'll be running away because there's a nice battle for the second place.
He's Daugavinch, Andris Cats, and Artyom Kotslamazashvili has also joined this battle for P2 at the moment. And looking at his closest rival in overall standings, Matiss Mezaks is already some 1.5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, but he's in P6. He may be fighting for the P5, but it seems the leaders are running away from him, so he...
Berzins is certainly...
Oh, there's an overtaking maneuver. Andris Cats goes second past Daugavinch, and Artyoms is already ready to attack also.
Is also trying to into turn 12.
Outside, oh!
It's possible, but it's not so easy.
If the doors are closed already?
Yeah, but it's basically in all those last turns it's possible to overtake, but now Daugavinch is certainly covering and he's making a mistake, and Kotslamazashvili has a chance into the final turn, but it's very tricky. It's very tricky. He went a little bit wide, but has taken the place perhaps.
Daugavinch must fight back in the chicane.
Now Kotslamazashvili has, he's done it. So taken one place, now he's
Speaking
third.
of Mezaks, he's right behind there, so he's waiting for those guys to solve their problems, and he's ready to take the places back.
What I saw in Riga was that we have only 10 laps to go, but tires starting to suffer during the final laps. Cars were understeering terribly, so it can happen here also.
Yeah, it's a hot weather. We're for the first time here in Parnu. They don't know the pressures, the temperatures, so we'll see who will be the right guy with the pressures and setups to in the final laps. But seems Toms Berzins is gone and
he's gone. He's the only guy who has managed to set the lap under 1:32. 1:31.3 is his fastest lap, and he's now more than 3 seconds in front of second place man Andris Cats. And Cats has also pulled away from Kotslamazashvili, but double winner from Riga now has almost all the other competitors, 5 cars directly behind him, so it will be really difficult for him for the next 6 laps.
Oh, someone goes rally crossing.
It's very usual into the final turn. This final turn actually is very, very tricky, and places will be changed for sure, and that is Matiss Mezaks who gained at least 1 place.
Yeah, Matiss Mezaks is an experienced guy, and he collects one by one mistakes, and
now he's already 5th.
Oh, Daugavinch loses a lot of positions. One mistake and you're already 5 places back, so it's...
Yeah, it's very... and it also means that you see Kotslamazashvili in P3 has got some free air behind him, and nobody is now...
Maybe he will not watch the mirrors for a couple of laps and try to catch Andris Cats. He has to run away.
He has free track in front of him and more crucially behind him, so he can take the racing line and not lose any more time. But of course he has tough times with those 50 kilograms.
Žilvinas Petrauskas gets into 4th. He's also a rookie in this class for this race.
Currently he's the best of Lithuanian drivers. Actually it's of course pity that there are no Estonian drivers. I know that there are some serious guys interested in, but
I would correct you, yes, not only interested, they're almost ready to go, but sadly maybe a couple of weeks they needed more to be racing, so 2 cars are nearly ready, and we hope to have even 3 cars in Riga race, so the Estonians will be here, and even more than 3 cars for next year.
Yeah, of course, if you're looking to how Latvians and Lithuanians are battling on your home track,
it's racing.
It's racing. It's not a comfortable feeling, I'm sure. But returning to the track, Toms Berzins now has almost 4.5 seconds in hand over second place Andris Cats, and Artyom Kotslamazashvili has established himself in 3rd and has about 1 second gap
Oh,
over Silvinas
two
Petrauskas.
teammates are banging doors with each other. Marius Survilas and Andris Cilvinas.
And
Oh,
here's
that's a tricky part to overtake there.
Yeah, but it's a very good part, because if you are front here and you go to the straight with higher speed, you will gain through all the straight, as you could see. And
Let's
here is
see how
on
the situation resolves, but they're teammates from one team. But there are no teammates on the track, as we know, when you're racing.
In the heat of battle, you know, no teammates, no brothers. But now Matiss Mezaks in P5 is lining up Cilvinas Petrauskas for overtaking there on the background now. Petrauskas in this plain black car and Mezaks on this black and red and yellow car. Meanwhile, this is battling Lithuanian duo of teammates, but they are only down in places 6 and 7. And Karlis Jovaisa, the sim racing guy, is currently P9. And this battling duo of Petrauskas and Mezaks, they are certainly closing in to Kotslamazashvili, at least on the brakes. Yes, they are closing in.
Yeah, so I think we're in for some couple of interesting laps, because we're only 4 laps to go.
7th lap is underway.
There's a nice battle. Jirds Daugoviņš was in 2nd position at one moment, but one mistake cost him a lot, and now he has to fight for the 7th or 6th place.
And I just praised Jovaisa, but it was not a good omen, perhaps because he has dropped to the last place yesterday, and he has returned to bits. Yesterday he had problems with engine overheating. Maybe this is occurring now, but now Toms Kotslamazashvili is under real pressure from Cilvinas Petrauskas.
Oh, a little bit of sliding. Too much sliding.
Maybe there was slight contact, but now Kotslamazashvili must defend into turn
He's defending,
13.
but Matiss Mezaks is also behind.
So now the things are heating up, and Mezaks is trying to gain an advantage, and he's past Petrauskas now into the final turn. And you see how it started.
Yeah, it started with Petrauskas attacking Artyoms Kotslamazashvili and losing a position, and losing more maybe. Andrius Cilvinas goes through Cilvinas Petrauskas.
Yeah.
So Petrauskas was looking for 3rd position, now he's in 6th.
Yeah, that's really eventful here. And now two of top 3 drivers who are currently present, Kotslamazashvili and Mezaks, they are in P3 and P4. And we have only 2.5 laps to go. And I'm sure that Mezaks is going to attack Kotslamazashvili.
Yeah, Toms Kotslamazashvili seems to be a bit of struggling with the pace, because he's not catching up, and everybody's catching him up.
Yeah, his car was very lively in turns, so maybe he has some trouble with his tires.
Let's see, but I'm pretty sure Matiss Mezaks will attack him quite soon, and he has to defend. Not look. Andris Cats seems safe in the 2nd position, although he makes a mistake.
Makes a mistake into turn 11 and loses quite a bit of his gap in front of Kotslamazashvili. And that's last few laps are underway, and it means that cars are not in the conditions they were at the start. And it's how they are set up, it's going to influence them now. And Cats has really struggling with his car.
So maybe the battle for 2nd position is still on.
Yeah, and Kotslamazashvili actually 2 weeks ago in Riga, he was also very fortunate during race 2. He gained 2 places on, I think, last or penultimate lap to take another win. But here you see 2nd, 3rd and 4th place cars are all together, and Cats is struggling. He's struggling. It will be wonder if he can keep his 2nd place until the checkered flag. And Kotslamazashvili and Mezaks also, they are looking what the 2nd place man is doing, and they have little gap to 5th placed Andrius Cilvinas, but certainly Mezaks can't feel himself very comfortable.
Andrius Cilvinas too is looking to close the gap and maybe attack Mezaks, because Andrius Cilvinas is also one of the contenders for top
So
3 in the
let's see now
championship.
the highest top speed part and heavy braking. Mazashvili is closing into Cats.
It's 1 lap and a bit to go, so Cats still may hold on to his second position.
Yeah, he can't make any more mistakes, otherwise his second place will be gone. Because Mazashvili is only a few meters away from him.
But now seems Mezaks is closer to Mazashvili than
Meanwhile,
Mazashvili is
leader
to
Toms
Cats.
Berzins has completed his penultimate lap, and second placed Andris Cats does it over 8 seconds later. So the gap between first and second is really huge.
Oh,
But battle
maybe
for-
there will be something. But seems I think we'll have a nice battle for the on the corner
Final.
after the straight. 'Cause
Yeah, final.
it's building up.
It's building up. It depends on how they can exit from the complex. But Mazashvili is closing in once more.
Andris Cats is defending already, and that might cost him here.
There are several possible lines in this complex, but now Mazashvili is losing out onto the straight a little bit. Does it mean that Mezaks will have a chance? Not yet.
Cars seem equal, and
Depends how it's on the braking. Now Cats is pulling away a little bit. So if he don't make any more mistakes, he will have P2. And Andris
Artyom makes a mistake. There's a small contact
And
with Mezaks, and Mezaks goes third.
Mezaks goes through, and third place is his, but now fourth place for Mazashvili. If Chilvinas will attack him into the penultimate turn, he does it, but still no.
No.
So
Seems
Toms
not.
Berzins will take the win from race 1. Andris Cats will be second for sure, but third
Matiss Mezaks goes third, yes.
Goes to Mezaks.
Experience pays off again.
Yeah, once more, Mazashvili was pushed to fourth during the final lap, and fifth place goes to Andrius Chilvinas, who was also the best of Lithuanian drivers. Sixth, Chilvinas Petrauskas. Seventh, Marius Survilas. Eighth seems to go to
Dirts Daugaviņš.
Ninth, Ruslan Talatinik. 10th, Edgars Punzis. 11th, Gins Zenis. And that's all. 2 cars were retired. Tamunas Tšapkauskas and Karolis Jovaisha. So, quite a lot of excitement.
Yeah, the first race was quite an eventful one. We had a couple of leaders who lost their positions. Then the leadership went to Toms Berzins, and he probably never looked back and just waited for the checkered flag.
Yeah, and Berzins started from P8, so he will have quite a good position for race 2 as well.
Yeah, definitely. And
But
the such,
Mezaks will have even better place.
yeah, but Ramonas Čepkauskas will have the best place. So
If his car will be ready for race 2.
I saw the car riding in a paddock, so I think they have some time to fix it, and hopefully we'll see him on the grid for the race 2.
So here's the final results for BMW 325 Cup race 1. And you see Toms Berzins took overwhelming victory over Andris Cats over 8 seconds, and of course fastest lap also went to Berzins, 131.335.
Yeah, nobody else did 131 laps.
Actually, it's not very good lap. He had no reason to rush.
Push, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He just managed his gap and took a nice victory there. So congratulations to Toms Berzins.
And here the cars are returning to the Parc Fermé, and we will give over to Oskar Skalins in a few moments to have some words with top finishers.
I think Toms Berzins will have some big smile on his face with his first victory in BMW Cup. Let's see.
For sure, he was not he only was 10th in the point standings, actually, with 0 points. So
Yeah, he had a very unfortunate race in Riga. He was battling for the leading positions, but you know the close racing of this class, and he was the victim of it. So a bad race for him in Riga, but still looking for a great
Yeah,
weekend for
finally.
him in Parnu.
Yeah, finally he managed to realize his potential.
He's a fast racer and probably I think he'll be one of the top contenders for the next season.
Maybe, yeah, for this season the train is gone for him already, because if we are looking at the point standings, Berzins had 0 points before this race, contrastingly Ramonas Čapkovskis. And now we are going to go to the Parc Fermé.
So here we are in the Parc Fermé with Toms Berzins, the winner of race 1 for BMW 325 Cup. Toms, congratulations! It was a fantastic race by you.
Thank you.
So you started from P8, and what a fantastic start! You took a lot of positions in the first lap already.
Yeah, that was a good start for me. Let's say in the first corner I find my place and go for place number 1. Yeah.
Almost 10 seconds ahead of all the rest of the guys. How did you do it?
I don't know. I'm fast, really fast.
All right, best of luck on the second race and see you soon.
Thank you guys. Thank you, man.
So what a drama in the 325 BMW Cup. A really bad start from Artem Skodzlamazashvili, and with Ramonas Čapkovskis, he's the leader of the series after 2 rounds now, did not even start a race, and turns out it's because he couldn't start the car. So the mechanics did a great job starting their car, but they were too late to come out in the starting grid. So unfortunately it's a disqualification for Ramonas Čapkovskis, but the rest of the field are still battling on. We'll see them on the race 2 later this year. So now we're going to follow the ABC race. The cars are already warming up in the track, so let's stay tuned.